Alright, good morning, everybody. It's another beautiful day, man. Today is fucking Monday, July 26th. You know how it is, man. It's a really nice day, man. A nice day to, like, be thankful for what you got and shit. You know what I mean? Thankful. I'm looking outside right now, looking at the nice, beautiful weather. And I'm just thankful to be here, man. You gotta be thankful for things, okay? Thankful to be here. Thankful for the people in my life. You know how it is, man. Yeah, but talking about people in your life, that reminds me, man, of this one story this guy told me, man. I know this one dude. Speaking of appreciating people, okay, this is for especially for like the young people out there that don't really appreciate people, man, like your parents. You gotta appreciate them, man. Cause look, maybe right now you don't like them or you're not getting along with them, but that's how it is, isn't it? Like when you're young, you always don't get along with your parents and your siblings. Always butting heads. You always disagreeing and shit. But then like when you grow up, everything's good, right? Y'all make up. That's how I am, cause me and my dad have a weird ass relationship. Like I just see him once a week under supervision. Like a guy would me and my little brother would go visit. My mom would drop us off at this one place. It's like a Ukrainian community center, but on the bottom half of the community center, it's a visitation area type thing. It's hard to explain. But anyway, my mom would drop me off there, and then my dad will be there waiting for us to pick us up and shit to go see us every week. And there would always be like a dude or a woman with like a clipboard there too, watching us, like making notes, just observing us. So it was really weird. It was like that for like 18 years of my life, or I guess 17 or 16. I think that started when I was like 2. So and it went up till I was like 18. So yeah, I think that was like 16 years. So me and my dad have a weird relationship, but it's a whole bunch of other complicated stuff. But you know, for like a while, I didn't even talk to him or see him for like a year or two. But now we're good, man. I try to see him every 2 weeks. You know, visit him, eat with him, chat with him, see how he's doing. You know, kind of like that's my dad. You know, like you only get one dad, even though he's not the best dad and he's done some stuff. I still my dad, so I still hang out with him and stuff. So you know, cause what just he's getting old, man. Cause he's like 61, so he's getting old, man. He could pass away. You never know. He could pass away. Well, anybody could pass away any moment. So that's why you really got to appreciate it. I could pass away any moment. What if I got in a car crash? You never know. But yeah. Anyway, back to my original point about appreciating people. That's what I'm trying to do. My dad's still here. I'm trying to spend time with him before he's gone. You know how it is. Just make sure his days are good. That's my dad. You know. But here's a story about a person that kind of didn't really do that with their parent. So I know there's one dude. He's like, just to give some context. I mean, you don't really need to know, but he's like Vietnamese. This dude's like in his 50s, older guy. He's like some OG gangster though. This guy's tatted up. He got tats behind his ear, all over himself. Yeah, you can tell this guy's been through a lot, and he's been to prison and stuff. He's told me about his life. He's had a very tough life, and it's still tough to stay. Actually, he's kind of struggling, but a lot. But I feel really bad for him. But yeah. Anyway, I remember one day. I don't know how the conversation led to this, but me and him we were just talking about stuff, and then I think it led. I don't know how again, but led to somehow us talking about his dad, and his dad was he said he didn't have the best relationship with his dad. You know, like he didn't really talk to him and stuff. He had a good relationship with his mom. He really loves his mom, but I guess his dad wasn't in his life. Or no, I forgot the details. Sorry for butchering it, but something like I think they split up. So then you know he was living with his mom, so him and his dad became more distant, and you know stuff like that. But then like I think he didn't really keep in touch with his dad or like keep a good relationship with him. I think eventually his dad like they grew distant, and then I think like years later his dad was like homeless, not doing much, you know. And then I don't think they helped him. I could be wrong. Sorry if I butchered that, but or something like that where his dad needed help or he was alone or something like that, and he didn't. This guy I'm talking about, he didn't really do much, you know. Not out of bad intent, you know. You know how it is, man. It's complicated family relationships. I don't blame him, nothing like that. I'm not saying he's a bad guy for not keeping in touch with his dad. You know, it's complicated. I'm not in it, so I can't really say much. I'm just saying what he told me. And I'm trying to leave out names because, you know, I'm trying to be respectful to it. But just, I'm going to share the story for people. I think they should hear it. So anyway, him and his dad grew distant. And then, yeah, stuff like that. But he told me his dad he was there for him though when he needed help. Like I think he said when he was in prison, his dad helped, like maybe I think visited him, stuff like that, talked to him. And his dad, like even though he was distant, I think he was there. Like if he needed anything, he could ask his dad. But yeah. Anyway, years passed, and he kind of grew distant with his dad. He didn't really keep in touch with him, help him out or anything. And I think, and in just a day, he passed away. And then what he told me was, ever since he passed away, he regrets it every day, every single day of his life, that he didn't like get closer with him and have a better relationship. And I just heard that, and I'm like, damn, really? Every day? He's like, yeah, every single day. So I'm like, damn, every day this guy has it in his mind, thinking about his dad, how he didn't appreciate him and stuff. So I'm like, shit. I mean, you gotta learn from older people, man. That's one thing. If you're young, for real, listen to older people. They're trying to help you out. They're trying to look out for you, give you the best advice, cause they already lived through life, been through so much shit. They're trying to pass it on to you. Help you out, so you don't got to go through that too. That's how it is. And then when we get older, we're gonna do the same. Hopefully the younger people listen. But yeah, he talked about how he regrets it every day, and I was like, damn, man. It kind of made me think about my dad. I'm like, I don't wanna, what if he passed away? I don't want to regret not. I don't want to be like at his funeral and like looking down at his casket, crying and thinking about how I wish I had a better relationship with him. So just that little thought, I'm like, I should have that. That kind of made me think like I should have a better relationship with my dad. So that, and other stuff, and that made me kind of have a better, reach out to my dad and be like, hey, you trying to hang out every 2 weeks? And ever since then, me and my dad relationship's actually been better, because not to be too personal, but he has like anger problems, really bad anger problems all his life. So now that I text him every so often, I realize this guy's like calmed down now. So I'm happy to see that. Cause if I never reached out to him, I would never have even seen the change in him and seen that he calmed down. But now that I reached out to him and talked to him and we hang out, I see now that this guy really has changed and he's better. Yeah. So just anybody listening out there, if you have any problem with your parents, I mean, not every situation's perfect. Like, of course there's gonna be exceptions where they're like your parents are like horrible people, and it's completely understandable why you don't want to keep in contact with them or have a relationship with them. That's understandable. That makes sense. That's perfectly okay. But I feel like most people, man, that go through shit with their parents, you can solve it out and talk it out, man. You can talk it out, trust me. I've been through some shit with mine and we were good. So you can talk it out, man. Cause you don't want to regret. You don't want to have regrets, man. Trust me. You don't want to have regrets. So yeah, man, if you're listening, you got something going on with your parents, maybe reach out to them today, say something. Not even like anything crazy, just say hi to them or talk to them a little bit, Just a little advice from your boy Xico, man. But anyway, I hope that made sense. I feel like kind of like rambled and like went off topic a lot or trailed off, but thank you for listening again. I appreciate it. I hope that little story made you want to have a better relationship with your parents. I hope, or at least have some positive effect on you. Anyway, thank you for listening again. I'm gonna go eat some fucking Little Caesars, man. Goodbye. Thank you.